Hello and welcome to Horse Racing Ireland's 5 to Follow. We've had a great week of Punchestown already this week, with Sprinter Sacre, of course, drawing a huge crowd on Tuesday, and also Sir Deschamps winning the Gold Cup on Wednesday, and then Willie Mullins having a 5-timer yesterday, with the highlight being the Wonder Mare Cuvega winning the World Hurdle. And the English raider Rev de Civila couldn't really keep up with her on that occasion. She's some mare, isn't she, Martin?
Unbelievable, Sarah. It's probably the best mare we've ever seen, to be quite honest. Unfortunately, Solbit, of course, had to be withdrawn at the start of that race, which was a big blow. But it was a great outcome anyway for Cuvega. And hopefully, with Willie Mullins in good form at the moment now, after having 5-timer yesterday, we'll have to follow in some of his horses tomorrow. And the first race tomorrow we're looking at actually is the 310 race, the Modra Irish Dog Foods Novice Steeplechase. 7 runners here, and Willie Mullins doubly representative with A Up Charlie and Michael Dagenais. Now I'm going to go for Michael Dagenais. He has been somewhat frustrating horse at times. Basically, if he jumps around safely, he normally wins. But unfortunately, a lot of the time he hits the deck as well. I think Ruby gets on quite well with him though. I think going right-handed will suit him, and the very soft ground tomorrow will certainly be in his favour. A Up Charlie obviously is a good chance, although he didn't run very well in the Juice and Chase at Cheltenham. And Toner Dairies was a good winner last time out at Ferryhouse. He obviously has a good chance as well. But for me, I think Michael Dagenais, hopefully if he stands up, he's the one I think to beat in this one. And then moving on then into the first of 2 Grade 1s tomorrow. The second selection is in the ITBA Filly Scheme EBF Mares Hurdle, a Grade 1 at 4:25. Now unfortunately Annie Power doesn't run in this one, but I still think that Willie Mullins will win it with a filly called Tarla, again the mount of Ruby Walsh. This one bounced back to winning ways when beating Rebel Fitz at Cork last month. That was quite a good performance. She had a couple of falls early on in the season over fences. I think she's better over hurdles, and I think she will be good enough to beat stable companion Glenn's Melody and the English raider Swinkum Flame tomorrow. So there are 2 good races to look forward to. Sarah?
Yeah, that mare's race is good. Only five running, but it is competitive, and it should be another great race tomorrow. Your third selection is also Punchestown tomorrow in the 5:35 Setanta Sports Handicap Hurdle. It's a Grade B. It's a very open contest, 25 runners. Jigginstown, of course, are the second time ever champion owners, and they've got 7 representing them in this. So would you be following one of theirs tomorrow, or are you going for a different selection?
Well, I'm actually going for a different selection, Sarah, but I do respect greatly Make Your Mark from the Willie Mullins yard. I think Davy Russell raised this one out of the 7 Gigginstown. He had a choice, and he takes Make Your Mark. Ran quite well, went 4th in the Martin Pipe Hurdle at the Cheltenham Festival last time, and after a mark of 1:33 obviously has a good chance. Another one there for Gigginstown, Gates of Rome, has been in quite good form of late, and he should go pretty well for the Colin Murphy yard. But the one I'm going to go with is actually owned by John P. McManus, trained by Eddie Harty, a horse called Fahamore, and the mount of Niall Madden. This one has been in quite good form this season, only ran 3 times, has won twice, and last time was second in Cork. Now the winner on that occasion was a horse called Acapulco, who then went on and won yesterday at Punchestown. So the form looks solid. It's an improving horse, and I think with no problem with the ground, dropping back to 2.5 miles will suit him, and I think he's rock solid each way at around 6 or 7 to 1. It is a wide open contest, as I say, with 25 runners.
So the last two selections, then we switched to the flat on Sunday at Goran on the 28th of April, and the going there at the moment is soft to heavy, and the last 2 selections come with Goran on Sunday.
That's right, and I don't normally go for horses in low grade handicaps because they're a bit of a minefield, but there's one there in the 3:30 race, the Ladies' Day, June 23rd at Gordon Park Handicap Division 2, and it was a horse I just noticed at Leopardstown last time out, who didn't get a very clear run, trained by John Joseph Murphy, a horse called Benelux Park, and it's going to be ridden by Conor Ring, a young apprentice. This one ran a close up 5th on that occasion. Didn't get the clearest of runs, and I just thought next time he runs, he might be worth an each way bet in a very open race. Be interested here also with Chrissy Roach's Dragon Can, who's been running quite well over hurdles, and if there's any money for this one, he obviously will be a big danger. The feature race then on the card at Gordon is the Irish Stallion Farms EBF Victor McCalmont Memorial Stakes, a list race over a mile and a furlong, and a lot of interest here will be in Jim Bulger's We'll Go Walking, a very well bred filly who won well in her debut over a mile and a half a couple of weeks ago at Gordon Park. She's the likely favourite, but I'm going to oppose her on Sunday with Derma Wells Caponata. This one was a filly by Selkirk, very useful mare, won her maiden last year at Gordon Park, just got beaten in the Blandford Stakes, and while I'd just be slightly worried about very, very soft ground on Sunday, I think she might just be good enough to beat We'll Go Walking at a price. Trained by Derma Well, ridden by Pat Smullen. Well should have a good day because he's got 2 very good chances earlier on with Sharp Crisp Air in the maiden and also Gamir in the very last race. Them two should probably win for those who like sharp prices. But I'm going to go with Caponata to beat We'll Go Walking, what should be a very good race.
Okay, so we have the sun shining at the moment today, and hopefully it'll shine for the rest of the weekend and for the end of Punchestown. So enjoy the racing. Next week we have Limerick on Saturday and Limerick and Sligo on Sunday. For more information on any of the racing, you can visit goracing.ie, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. So enjoy the racing and see you next week.